Well, I'm, thrilled because I think it's as you say, a momentous day. I think it's a fantastic opportunity. I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I'm excited about the outcome. I think that it's been a good deal for West Ham United. I just now have to ensure that we bring the fans on board, because this is an important day for them. I know there are concerns and have been concerns, and I apologise to all the fans because we've been restricted from what we've said because of our confidentiality agreements. We've not been able to share with them the upsides of this deal. We've not been able to say that we're going to have retractable seating. We couldn't share with them that there's going to be a new roof, and that it would, when the fans come to this stadium, it will be like coming home. This is such just look over my shoulder, and it's not only an iconic stadium in terms of England, but the world. This stadium will be known around the world. And of course it's been difficult, and a lot of fans have been sceptical. They've worried about what we're doing. If you see some of the imaging, the imaging is truly spectacular. This will be the fifth largest stadium in Great Britain, which will give us the opportunity to build for the future. It will have affordable pricing. We'll have an affordable pricing structure, and give us the opportunities to compete with the very best. It isn't surprising that a football club with a capacity of 4,000 seats is in the fourth tier of football, and a stadium with 75,000 seats is at the top of the Premier League. There is a correlation between the size of your stadium and how well you do. You don't get a divine right. That's not to say that Manchester United will always be at the top of the league. No, that is true that won't be the case. But it gives you that opportunity to climb up the league and challenge with the very best.
We heard Karen and we heard the politicians talking about the financials, and I won't press you on those because we heard about them in the press conference, but from a fan's point of view, what they want to see, and I'm sure you get tweeted about it incessantly, is about investment in the team, seeing better players in a claret and blue shirt, and as you said, this stadium's going to give you the opportunity to get to that higher level. Yeah. Maybe see these top-class, world-class international players that we've got a few of already in a West Ham shirt. Sorry.
Yes. No, there's no question. There's absolutely no question. The increased revenues from many sources that this will generate. It will help us rid ourselves of the debt that burdens our football club. We are not as competitive as we should be because of our debt burden that we inherited. So if you remove the debt, increase your incomes, you then, and of course it's not just what you pay in buying a player and the wages of the player. It's also a player wants to come to a special place. We know that players, I've experienced it. Where players, want to be in London, for example. That's always given Tottenham, Chelsea, and West Ham, Spurs, the edge. But then, if you add that to this, draw by offering a world-class stadium, then of course you will win some of those battles where a player is considering, do I go to West Ham? Do I go to Tottenham? Do I go, because that's top world-class players have that option. There are, as a rule, 2-3 clubs pursuing his services. We now have a better opportunity to be able to secure that top quality player.
At the other end of the spectrum, when you were growing up in 442 Green Street, the only club you ever wanted to play for was West Ham, which you did at youth level. Nowadays, kids see every team, from across the country on Sky Sports every weekend, and they want to play for the Manchester Uniteds, the Chelseas, the Arsenals. But now, when they see West Ham United in a stadium like this, they're going to want to play for West Ham, aren't they?
Absolutely. There's no doubt that fans around the country, don't often support their local football club. They become fans of something they've seen on television because they couldn't get to the stadium, couldn't afford to go to the stadium. Well, of course, here, young people here will be able to.
And just one last brief question, Chairman. You're an East Ender. How fantastic is this for the region that you call home?
Oh, and it's just unbelievable. If you just look down there, I actually swam in that canal when I was a kid. And it was, it's an amazing that I'm actually here because the filth in those canals in those days. Nobody cared about the waterways like they do today. But I remember swimming in there as a young boy. Never dreamt that one day maybe we'd be watching football in that fantastic, iconic stadium, which I'm hoping everybody will fall in love with.